Hey guys, I'm back again. Continuing on with my series of the top 10 most magical Disney World resorts. I'm on number 9, which is actually a fairly big step up from number 10. I like this one a lot more. I'm not completely familiar with it because I haven't spent a lot of time there, but very seldom have I gone on a trip to Disney World where I haven't stopped by this particular resort to explore it. So, without further ado, my number 9 most magical Walt Disney World resort would have to be Port Orleans Riverside. And like I said, I don't know a ton about this resort, but from what I've seen, it's a beautiful resort. It's very quaint. It's actually divided into 2 parts, which I will list separately. But the Port Orleans Riverside has always confused me a little bit with its kind of sister half, the French Quarter. And the difference being one is slightly more Mardi Gras type, I guess, and the other is more Tom and Huck type. So Riverside is more supposedly Tom and Huck themed. Pros would have to be, it's very peaceful, it's quiet, it's located next to a river, there is transportation by boat to and from downtown Disney. You have your own boat. It just feels very quaint, kind of like you're in your own little section of things. And I picture the kind of people who would enjoy this type of resort are those that like to go shopping and dining out and enjoying the downtown Disney atmosphere without being immersed in the younger Disney-like experiences, like meeting the characters and those type of things. Like I could picture pretty much all different ages, but this is probably one of the resorts that older people would enjoy as well, just because it is so quiet and it's kind of far from all the hype and hub that's going on, and there's a lot of places for scenic strolls at nighttime and live music a lot of times in the lobby. There's a few fountains, I think, unless I'm confusing it with the French Quarter. Cons would have to be, it's, I believe, considered an Epcot resort, so it's in the Epcot area, which is further from Magic Kingdom. It's kind of, well, Epcot being associated with science and knowledge and kind of facts in the countries and all the type of learning type things that it doesn't have the carefree nature of like Magic Kingdom and those resorts. Also, the feel to it is laid back, but not to the extent where you feel like you can let loose and really just kind of go crazy. It's a little bit more proper, but it does have a little bit more of an enchanting atmosphere as compared to Coronado Springs, and I think that is why I placed it higher on the list. And it's one that I'm not completely interested in. It doesn't exactly spark my excitement, but I think it would be fun someday to try it out. So I don't have a ton of photos from this one, but I'll share what I have, and hopefully you can kind of gain a sense for it, even though I don't know a whole lot about it. So there you go. There's my number 9. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna have number 8 right up in a little bit, just because this one is going to be so short. So I apologize, but there's number 9, and stay tuned for the rest of them. I also forgot to mention that one of the defining features of this resort is the giant water wheel that greets you as you are coming up the river on the boat, which is really cool, and it actually connects to the food court, and they've got all kinds of like gadgets and things that are kind of working together to run the water wheel, and I don't know how it works, but I just remember that being really cool. One of the downsides is if it's a rainy or a windy day, the boat rides can be chilly. As I remember a few trips with my parents where me and my sisters would actually be like crouched in between the seats of the boat trying to stay warm and out of the rain. So those are some good memories. I also remember being there just, it might have been last year or the year before, with my family and my husband, and I think it might have been before we were married, but anyway, they were having terrible weather. It was almost like tornado weather, and we just went in there and ordered a pizza and like played games, and it was just the coziest food court, I think. Very cozy. And so yes, they also do carriage rides. They have horses hooked to carriages, and I don't know how much it costs, but those are kind of like going all around the resort, and it's kind of woodsy and a little bit more shady than some of them, but it's very romantic and it's very cute and quaint and warm, and all of my memories have been good ones from there, so there you go.